Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so let me ask you, October 4th, 2004, does that date mean anything to you? Well, that's the day a shining star was born on Wisteria Lane. That's when millions of women first fell in love with Jesse Metcalfe. Now he's in a new movie, Hard Kill, with Bruce Willis. And ladies, let me just tell you, he is still shining just as bright.
If you want to survive, we're going to have to work together.
Derek Miller. Just remember, we have all the manpower and all the leverage.
Dad!
He's using my daughter to get to me. You got kids, Miller? Just go get my little girl. Let's do this.
All right, Jesse, there are no signs of John Rowland within Derek Miller. It is a far cry from that character. He is one tough cookie. Tell me a little bit about Derek and who he is.
All right, well, Derek Miller is the head of this group of mercenaries who kind of come together to be a security team. It's actually pretty common that like ex-military become like freelance for hire personnel that, you know, go on special ops or basically on security details for people. And this team of mercenaries takes a job from a tech billionaire CEO played by Bruce Willis to retrieve some very valuable tech that could threaten the entire world. Yeah.
And does this tech include some family members as well?
Oh, yeah. Well, his daughter kind of gets kidnapped in the process, so we also have to save her as well. So the stakes are high.
Yeah, the stakes are super high. And I mean, I got to ask you, how long did it take you to train to really just understand a character like this?
Not long, because we really didn't get a whole lot of prep on this movie, and it was, you know, shot at a breakneck pace. I mean, it was only a 10-day shoot.
Wow.
So considering what we achieved as far as the weapons that we fired, the stunt work that we did, the choreographed fight scenes, which I think are amazing in the movie, you know, and a lot of the other special effects, it's quite an achievement.
Yeah, and what was that like working for 10 days? I mean, usually a film is a couple months, you know, 10 days, there was no stopping.
No, I mean, you know, it's hectic, but one good thing about it is it keeps the energy up. And with a movie like this that has just a crazy, you know, forward momentum, it's really just all about the action. I think it supports it. It plays into it, you know. And yeah, I had a great bond with this cast. We all really supported each other and pushed each other to give, you know, strong emotional performances, even in, you know, the midst of shooting an action movie like this. So it was a great experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of having a great bond, we got to talk about Bruce Willis. He is a legend. I mean, this is the type of movie that he's known for, but he's also a prankster. Did you experience any of that on set?
No, I didn't get to experience any of his pranks, unfortunately. He was only on set for a few days. They compressed all of his scenes and coverage into, you know, a relatively short period of time. So unfortunately, I didn't really get to know the man that well. But from what I saw of him and from working with him, you know, he was a cool guy, you know, very, very professional. And, you know, he was nice to me and I appreciated it. And obviously it was an honor for me to share the screen with him. You know, I've been lucky enough to work with the likes of, you know, like Michael Douglas and Sylvester Stallone and now Bruce Willis. So, you know, I can tick another one off the bucket list.
I know, you got a really good list going. All right, well, pandemic is happening, obviously. This is something that we can't avoid. Have you been doing during the pandemic? What have you learned about yourself during this time?
Well, obviously, I'm really happy to be back to work, as a lot of us in the entertainment industry are. I mean, the entertainment industry just entirely shut down. So I'm up in Victoria, British Columbia right now.
Oh, nice.
Which is an island off of Vancouver in Canada. You know, and they're doing much better up here than we are in the States. Just a lot lower incidence rate of the of the virus. So, we're able to get back to work up here. But with that said, quarantine was, I did learn a lot about myself.
Yeah.
I really did. I think I learned to be a lot more grateful for what I have and for what I get to do, because you never know when it can all just stop. So, yeah.
That's true. All right, well, keep rubbing it in that you're living a free life right now and just enjoying yourselves. We're still in quarantine. Just keep rubbing it in. All right, well, thank you so much, Jesse. Really looking forward to this. You can catch Hard Kill out in select theaters and on demand now.